Divine Spirit and gracious Creator, we're all here to open ourselves up unconditionally to your divine assistance and continued direction. As well as receiving your healing and guidance, we are fully open and ready to receive and notice signs and blessings. We are truly grateful and thank you. Amen. Please settle your minds and focus on your crown chakra. And when you are ready, open it for Spirit to supply you with its source of energy. As it enters your crown chakra, allow it to rebalance all your chakras, starting with the crown chakra, moving on to the brow chakra, down to the throat chakra, then onto the heart chakra, working its way down to the solar plexus chakra, further down to the sacral chakra, and then down to the root chakra. Allow the spirit energy source to visit all your minor chakras to maximize our potential in this circle. Let the energy settle in your body. And when you are ready, move your focus back to your heart chakra and start linking with all other members of this circle unconditionally. Set your intentions on the task we agreed, please, to maximize our ability to make the links to spirit that we need to achieve. We've come together on the earth plane with the purpose of receiving answers to our questions from our spirit guides and advisors that are happy to link with us. I would like to start by introducing members of our circle. My name is Neil, and with me today is Chris, Nikki, Adrian, Donna, Sarah, and Charlotte. I would like to welcome all members of the Spirit Circle and thank you for believing in us. As we try to lift our energy levels sufficiently to enable you to bridge and make contact through our mediums, we are focusing and offering you the opportunity to link through us. Please link directly through your choice of medium. And if you're happy to, link through another medium at the same time as another soul from spirit does, please do so. Where possible, we'd respectfully appreciate confirmation that we have achieved a successful link through either a sense of doing so or even more grateful to hear the spoken word itself. As we try to lift our energy levels in our own circle, and with the help of our own guides and others in spirit, we look forward to making the connection to the spirit circle. When we have achieved that, could you confirm when you are ready for me to put questions to you, please?
Amro Akhenaten, Rishi 2. not be afraid to receive us. No harm will come. Say those words that you can hear and repeat them out loud. One of you can see orange robes. Do not be afraid. Good evening. Good evening. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for letting me join you this evening. Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure. Who are you? Have you a name? My name is Amadar. Amadar, very welcome to you. Thank you. There is many of you tonight. Yeah, I hope you felt the healing that was sent. Thank you. I can feel the healing all around. It is very much needed. This is why we have waited. We have all come close. So for everybody wishing to link, only has to speak the words they hear. Thank you for that guidance and help. Is it okay if we ask you any questions? Yes, that would be lovely. I normally sit and watch. It is nice to have my turn. That's brilliant. Well, I've got a question. Is there any way to create a better life balance? In which way do you mean your balance? It's, well, personally, on people, is there a better way that they can have, to create a better life balance within themselves? Or is it something that, we rely on our guides to help us? Your guides do help, but balance is a tricky thing. You have so many external things that can stop this. But slow it down. Take in what's around you. That can stop the fast pace. Boundaries as well. Look after yourself. You can still help others. Take long walks in nature. Appreciate what's around you.
Good evening.
Thank you. That's lovely.
Don't forget the love. You forgot love again.
That is a forgiven. Everybody should know about love.
Not everybody. Laughter. Don't forget laughter. Smile, smile, smile.
I was waiting for you to answer.
Well, there you go. I've done it. Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening there. May I ask who you are?
Everybody knows me. It's ethos.
Hello, Ethos. Welcome again.
Thank you. Thank you.
How have you been?
Oh, you know, just doing my own thing, helping people. Yes, helping people. They need to love and laughter. They don't do that much at the moment. Too many serious people around. Yes, there is. Mm. But yeah. How are you? Nice to meet you, Chris.
Um,
I don't think I've missed you yet, Chris. I don't think.
Yeah, I've not spoke much, so
Mhm.
it's nice. I've heard, like I say, I've listened to you a lot, and it's nice that you come and join us. So it's absolutely wonderful.
It's nice to meet you, Chris. Nice. We normally have Neil, but I is Neil around? Neil's normally around too.
Neil is around.
Aha. Mhm. Good. Yeah. So that question, you just what? Can you just say again, please, Chris?
Oh, if I could remember it, I would do, but I can't remember it.
So I think I said something about love and laughter. Yeah.
Yeah, the love and laughter is important, definitely.
Yes.
Question
Yes.
was how to live a balanced life.
Peace and harmony. Yes, peace and harmony. Love and laughter.
Well, I have another question. What is the difference between human lust and love?
Oh, there's different feelings altogether on that one. Different feelings, yes. Lust is I don't want to be rude because I'm
Lust
not
is
that
from
way
the
inclined.
eyes.
Love is from the heart. Yes, that's the best way I think we can put it. Yes. You will know when it's lust. But love is different. Love is from the heart. The feeling is different. You get the tingles. You get the vibrations. It's so much different than lust.
Lust is like an addiction. Love is not.
That's lovely. Thank you. We have Neil back, so I'll pass over to Neil and he'll be able to ask some questions with you guys as well.
Oh, blimey, Neil's back. Hi, Neil. Oh, God, questions.
Hello, Ethos and everyone.
Hello, Neil. How are you, Neil?
I'm all right. Thank you very much.
Jolly good. How's
Yeah.
life treating you, Neil? Is it going very well?
Yes, it's going very well. Thank you.
Oh, good. We never seem to ask you questions. You always question us. So I just thought I'd ask you one first. How are you getting on? That's all. Yes.
That's very nice of you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Okay. I'm not being disrespectful, but can I have the name of who's actually using Sarah's voice, please?
Michael.
All right, Michael, thank you very much. Welcome to you. Is this your first time with us?
Yes. Happy to be here.
Oh, that's great. We love it when we get new visitors as well, although we do. Like regulars coming back?
Depends on what you mean, Neil.
Well, here we go then. I've got a few questions, so we'll see where we go with this. Do spirits in spirit join together to enjoy music and creative forms of entertainment?
There's quite a few ways you can answer this. Not in the way that you'd think, really.
Okay.
Trying to put in a simpler way, because it is difficult sometimes to make it understand, if that makes sense. Music's around us all the time, let's say. But I think, sorry, Michael, did I interrupt you? Sorry.
No, fine, go ahead.
For me, music is always around me all the time. That's how I see it in me. People see it differently. People hear differently. People enjoy things differently. It's to the individual sometimes.
Is it ever to a group of you though in one go, or is it purely, an individual choice?
It depends where we go. Depends on where we are at the same time.
Okay.
I like to tune in and see what you guys are getting up to down there. And I can tune in to different music because it's not the same here. We
Okay.
don't have the same music as you have. So like we're onlooking.
Yeah.
And we can do that in a group.
In terms of priority, how do you set the importance of music?
Music's important to so many different people in different ways.
Yeah.
Some people have a soul contract with music. Some people have a soul contract with art, with so many different things. It's very hard to explain.
So when you mean a soul contract, do you mean that was the purpose for them coming to have this life in a human vessel?
No, but music can bring on healing for certain people, or they are here to deliver music to help heal others, or there's just so many ways.
Okay. I mean, many human souls find music, as you said, reassuring, healing,
Yeah,
entertaining.
yeah,
The different forms achieve many different outcomes, which,
yes, but some people can't hear, and
yeah,
some people have different brains. Some will go for light therapy, or some will go for vibrations, as they can't actually hear the music. I hope this is making sense.
yeah, no, they're all issues, aren't they? Yeah, absolutely. Changing tacks completely. Is there enough happiness in life on the earth plane at the moment? Has it dipped from your point of view?
It has dipped, but it has been dipping a lot recently. There is many shifts in
Yeah.
the world, and the planet alignment is making people think deeper or go through certain cycles. but everyone will come out at the other end.
That's great to hear. For those of you that haven't been with us before, what motivated you to make contact with us here and now? What do you hope to get out of this session?
I'm happy to be here. I work with many of you, and I'm happy to send my healing light to all of you and to be within this circle.
Right, thank you for that.
Yes, it is the same for me. We do work with you closely. But it is also nice to come and have, I would say, a different conversation.
Yeah.
It is nice for us to slow down and interact again. It is almost like, for these few moments we are with you, having a human life and a conversation with loved ones. Even though you are our loved ones, it is just nice.
I mean, we feel that as well, you know, on the receiving end. So we just find this connection that allows us to talk to you in the way that we're used to. It's just so beneficial. You
We're
mentioned
learning.
yeah.
Sorry, I booked in there. We are learning. We're learning all the time from you, and you learn from us, which I think is nice. I do, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we do learn from you. That's why we enjoy doing this. But you mentioned, you know, like loved ones talking, but is it true we can actually meet up with our loved ones from spirit in our dreams?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely, yes, you can. Not all the time, no. Yes, it can happen.
So that's another way of us having a one-to-one conversation, presumably.
Yes. Yeah.
To make it stronger, try to clear your minds before you go to sleep.
Yep. I personally, yeah. Sorry, go on.
But loved ones are always trying to connect in different ways. They are.
Yeah.
And not realizing the signs. There are signs that we do connect with people on the earth plane.
So
there's different, like let me think. Radio was just on about music and radio. It's one way. When sometimes you'll probably hear the radio dip up and down, and that's one way. Favorite song, when a favorite song comes on, you're thinking about that person, that song comes on, that's another way as well. Yes.
sometimes humans are see and they can't see our signs, so we must connect with them through our dreams.
Yeah.
To give them messages or warnings.
Yeah, we do sense that. I do anyway. Yeah. Thank you. Just an observation, as trees shed their leaves here on the earth plane, to me, it reinforces the concept of the circle of life. But what is the circle of life meant to achieve?
New beginnings. As the old goes off, the new comes in.
Okay.
That's my easy interpretation of it. Yes.
Progress and evolution as well.
How I would describe planets go around and they keep going around, the same as life.
Can we ever slow life down?
That is up to you.
I think that's wishful thinking for everybody. Yes. You can take it as slow as you want, Neil. Take life as it comes. Take a day at a time. Never rush it.
But really, there needs to be some action on looking after the planet and looking after everything that you have. There are some organizations and some people that are looking into this.
Yeah. Are there groups of spirit actually helping point human souls in that direction?
Yes, we work many different souls, different ways. A thought comes from us, but not necessarily every human understands where it comes from.
Okay. In terms of looking after the planet, if man wasn't resident on Earth, how quickly would the planet recover? You know, is a lot of the problems down to man? Or is that being overstated?
Do you think it would recover quickly?
Yes, very quickly. Fresh air, wow, would do wonders.
So in a roundabout way, you're saying we are causing the problems.
Pollution.
Yeah.
Electricity. Planet is dying. Planet has been dying for years.
But is planet Earth destined to die and decay? Or is it destined to get revived?
That all depends on what happens on Earth.
Okay.
We cannot control.
All planets have a life circle.
But whether it happens sooner or in the future,
Yeah.
depends on man.
I mean, all living vessels have a life cycle, don't they? So even the human vessel. Apart from ethos, could I ask you both, how long ago was it in Earth years when you were last incarnated onto the Earth plane, if you did come here?
I can't even remember being on Earth. I've been here for so long.
Sorry.
My work is here. I've worked here for so long. I can't remember a human existence.
Did you ever choose to take a different existence?
I get the feeling I've done something wrong and I had to do right, and I was put to my job here.
Okay. And do you feel satisfied with your purpose?
I love healing and working with people.
Good. I mean, because certainly at the moment there's a lot of people that need healing,
Yes.
far more than I've ever come close to in the past.
We're trying to get humans to a greater consciousness, so healing has to take place. And it's happened all at the one time instead of it being stagnant. It's been very hard.
Yeah. The feeling I get is there's more human souls that are, if you like, waking up spiritually. Is that the view in spirit?
Yes, this is. And this is our greatest consciousness. This is for all of us to move where we need to move to. And please don't ask me where that is, Neil.
I'll leave that for another time.
You leave Neil a question, and Neil lead it on to another question.
Ethos, you know you always give me homework to do, don't you?
I think that's your homework.
It
I
sounds
think
like
you
it.
got some homework. Yes.
Sounds like it.
Michael, give him homework. He loves it. Yes, he does.
I've only just caught up with it from last week, let alone now.
And may I say, you are doing a fine job, Neil. Fine job. We do see your work. We really do. And you are doing a fine job. Yes, you are.
Thank you. But when you enjoy things, you do them, don't you?
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. That's like we like coming here every week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Changing a slightly different tact. Are there any parallel worlds linked to the Earth plane?
Yes.
I'm not obliged to say that one. I'll leave that to the other two.
Okay.
Yes, but I can't explain them. It's
Okay.
complex.
Are we ever expected to cross from one to the other?
You're never expected to do anything.
Okay, but
Maybe in your dreams.
or discover, I should say, then is the word. How to do that? You've just said in your dreams. I can understand that.
Also, spiritual work. You can go into different dimensions. Spiritual work.
Yeah.
But it's not accepted. It's not expected. This is a choice and free will.
Yeah. I suppose where I was coming from was, are there any actual portals on the Earth plane where you can actually leave one plane and end up in another? Like has been written, in books and films.
I've never seen these. I haven't been.
Okay.
I think I can answer this one. They are not. There's a different vortex. Is that the right word? Vortex.
Yeah, I think I understand that. Yeah.
Okay, so spirits can get trapped from like centuries,
Okay.
and they think they're in their own world, and there's a vortex, and they get sucked. That makes sense? Probably not.
Yeah, no, I can understand that conceptually, but you're saying it's for spirits particularly.
Yeah, different levels. They're different levels.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't explain that one very well, I'm afraid. But I kind of know what I mean, but it's really hard to put into words. Okay, let me put it a different way. Okay, if I was on the airplane and I was sitting down, then you hear something and you kind of look and it's some kind of figure and it's from a different era, let's say.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't actually notice you. It just carries on walking and then it walks through the wall to the next. Does that make sense more?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
Okay. That's how I'm trying to explain it. Yeah.
Okay.
So there is different eras do get trapped and they do have to find their own way back.
Okay. Thank you. When you connect with us, is it through our souls or our vibration?
Vibration.
Depending what kind of work we are doing with you.
We're already connected to the souls. We are all one. We connect with you through your vibrations.
Okay. Right. Thank you, Michael. You've explained that. You know, that makes sense when you filled in that because we're connected as one with the soul. Okay. How do we contact that part of our soul that we have left in spirit whilst we are living on the earth plane? Or is there never a need to do so?
You connect with your higher self. This is practice.
Yeah.
Everyone, your higher self.
So the higher self resides in spirit. It's not in our soul.
Your higher self is you're connecting to your higher self, but who isn't soul. But it will take much practice. But if you can do this, you will get many, many answers, much better answers than you're all going to get here.
Okay.
We try our best, don't we, Michael?
We have enough to work our way through at the minute, so that's not top of our list, but okay. Why would you say it's important for human souls to unite and create a family?
For humans, true. To create a family, as in, you mean children?
Yeah, on the earth plane.
I don't think it's very important, as we find family through friends, and many people don't have children or they separate from their family, but then they find soul ties, and they have it's up to the individual. I don't feel it's important, but it's important for a soul to connect with another soul that they knew beforehand, because that's when the lessons come in place.
Okay.
And a soulmate or a soul tie that you've had beforehand comes here to then teach you lessons. Some are fantastic and some are very emotional and hard.
But would that depend on the life pathway that you've selected and the experiences you've come back to deal with?
You're always going to get bad and good, because yin and yang. So it depends, yes, but you're always going to get good and bad lessons.
Okay.
You can't know right without knowing wrong.
That's true. That's true. I think a few of us in our circle can recognize that one. But you don't notice at the time you're struggling. The Spirit have told us and people like spirits like ethos, that they like a laugh, they like laughter, they like a giggle. But what makes you laugh, Michael?
Laughter. Probably watching people have fun, doing silly things. Watching other people have fun makes me laugh or feel or smile. Seeing someone else's happiness.
Children having fun and playing.
Yeah.
The innocence.
The innocence of youth is wonderful.
But also older generations, when they look back and they have a giggle and they're remembering the memories that they've had, that's also very heartwarming. And the older generation's stories, it's heartwarming. You hear them speaking to their loved ones.
Yeah. No, I go along with that completely. Is laughing at yourself a positive trait? I believe it is, but what's your view?
I feel it is. If you can laugh at yourself, you don't have anything standing in your way.
Do I
would
need
agree.
to answer that one?
I don't think you do, ethos.
No. I have a saying though, Neil. Laugh and the world laughs with you. That's my saying.
Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Laughter brings relief to people, clears their mind, all sorts of things. You know?
Yeah.
When life becomes so serious, I think it's one of the most important things, really.
So you've kind of answered your own question there, Neil.
Well, yes, I suppose I have. That's me being too clever,
Yes.
isn't it?
No comment.
Thank you for having me. I'm going to have to leave now.
Thank you, Michael. We do appreciate it. You know, when you come through, maybe we'll see you again.
Good night. God bless.
Good night. I'm sorry to be so rude, but could I have the name of the spirit that's actually using Adrian at the moment, please?
Amadar.
Amadal. Okay, thank you. Okay. What was your last life on the earth plane, Amadal?
Prophet.
So to be a prophet, that must be a long time ago.
Extremely.
Where did you live?
You would know it as Jordan.
Okay. I was lucky enough to see parts of Jordan, 3 years ago, 3 years ago.
How did you find it?
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, I went to Petra, which for me, in my physical condition, was a bit hard work, but it was one of the best sites, historical sites I've ever been to.
I can remember when that was first built.
Right, okay.
It took many years to build.
You know, walking through the gorge and then coming upon it was so unexpected.
some of my family members helped excavate
Right, okay.
the rubble away.
How many years ago would that be then, roughly? In our time?
1,000 plus.
Wow.
Neil, I'm dipping. I'm gonna
Okay.
have to say good night
Okay,
to you.
thank you so much. Lovely to talk to you again.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to see you, and
Yeah.
nice to meet Chris as well. Okay.
Good. Good night. Are you all right to carry on, Amadal, or is your energy
Yes,
going?
I can answer a few more questions.
Okay. Is a human smile great for the soul spirit?
Yes, it's infectious. It is always felt.
I just hope that, that when we smile at others, they actually use it in the way that's it's been sent to help. But not everyone shows how they feel.
No, but they will remember it.
Good, good. And can human souls be too generous? Are there times where we can be too generous?
You could look at this in two ways. You could say you could never be too generous. But sometimes you can give away more than you actually have yourself.
Yeah.
It is just knowing when to stop, to recharge. And then the quality of what you give would be better.
Again, that's fair comment. It's fair comment, that one. I said I'm going all over the place with the questions, but is silence therapeutic? Is it actually therapeutic?
If you can control it, you can go outside and think it is silent, but you still hear the wind, the trees, the birds, the insects, the animals.
Yeah.
But if you was to lock yourself in a building, shut all the doors and the windows, you are only left with yourself. And then if you are not in a place of peace within yourself, silence can be your worst enemy. So,
Okay,
there is a time and place for silence.
yeah.
Yes, in the main it is therapeutic, and everybody should take time.
I think it's when it gets out of hand that it becomes normality and leads to isolation.
If you've had a busy day, a few minutes silence is great.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But if you have been alone and not had contact with many others, it can also be painful.
Okay. Historically, did the Aztec civilization actually discover the ability to fly and also make other discoveries by combining the energy of the elements of air, water, fire, and earth? Or is that just folklore?
They were shown this. at their beginnings. So discovery, you could say yes, they did, but not, it was in their teachings.
Yeah.
As other civilizations around the world at the same time.
Yeah.
Have learned things that have since been forgotten and also been reinvented.
Okay. It's been suggested that previously some of the human vessels or our ancestors came from other planets. If that is so, do we still have relatives on those other planets, and can they monitor our existence?
The answer would be yes and yes.
Okay, thank you. Short and sweet, that helps. Thank you. Again, leading on from that, I think we were told last week that, or again, we were teased cryptically that some of the human nations who are different, there's the ones that are different, obviously did come from other planets, but was one of the human, I suppose, nations ever the original inhabitant of Earth? Or did we all come from, other planets?
The basis of a human is native to the planet. The stature. Is all I can say on that at the moment.
Okay, no, that's fine. I know I push it close to the what we're allowed to know. So now on some of our religious doctrines and hallowed books, are any parts, for instance, are any parts of the Bible and the Quran fabricated?
Yes, they are.
Mm.
But some of the stories, there's always truth to every story. They're not all fully ideas. Every story, there's a slight truth to it. But things do change in people's opinions and times.
Yeah.
To make it more entertaining and less boring to read.
Yeah.
And can be manipulated by the author of what they're writing as well to their own objective.
Okay. Why do we need the moon to manage our natural tidal systems?
The moon is placed to help the earth, like you said, with tide and shade and dark, your days. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work on all parts of the planet.
No.
Some people are very unlucky to spend months in darkness and cold. If the whole planet was like that, there'd be no point in having much life. As civilizations, some people enjoy it. Others would quickly move from there to enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah.
But also there are parts that are hot and people would move to go to the cold. So without the moon, you wouldn't have these things. It would be very unstable.
Okay, I can see I can understand where you're coming from there. Is the number 12 actually a very powerful spiritual number?
It is a powerful number, but it is only as powerful as you want it to be as a sign. There are many numbers that is used to show that we're around for you. But when you see these numbers, you can take all the meanings, but what should stand out is the one that has the feeling for you.
Okay. I mean, the reason I created that question was I've been watching an archaeologist program on our television, and they're doing comparisons through previous civilizations and suggesting the theory of why 12 was adopted to produce certain effects in those civilizations. And I was curious.
Yes, it is
Okay.
an easy number to work around. Shall we say a universal number?
Yeah. Okay. That's a better way of putting it. Thank you. Is there such a thing as a human reset button where we could lose our conditioning and start again? Or does that only occur when we return to spirit?
This would be very difficult. As a human.
Yeah.
You would have to probably isolate yourself.
Yeah.
But then you would have your thoughts of your family and your friends to contend with. It would take much training and self-discipline to do this. It could be possible as long as you're happy and then come back to the world to reset. Some people don't do this and they end up living alone, isolated.
Yeah.
So yes, it is possible, but it would be no quick fix.
Yeah. Okay. I suppose it's like, because we have free will, we take decisions and we have to accept consequences.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. What were crystals actually created for originally?
To be found and used. Everything that has been created was created for a reason.
Yeah.
But some things are just created because they're nice to look at as well. But yes, that is, they were here to harness the energies balance. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, it does. Thank you. When Rose linked in previously, she said she was riding a bike before she got pushed into our circle. So was that a virtual activity created by her soul in spirit? I'm presuming she wasn't actually riding a bike.
I would say this as well. With the circle, you don't just ride past and pop it. I think she was having a little jest there.
I think she was a little bit nervous.
There is a big long queue to get into this circle. There is no order, but you put your name on the list.
Okay.
And depending on the vibrations, ethos, and the elders this side decide
Yep.
who can or who should visit. You would never get a stray guy just pedaling past a drop-in by accident.
At the time, it was lovely because she had such a lovely personality.
She is a very wise, knowledgeable guide and was using her youthful charm towards you.
I think I'll gather that, but it was still a pleasant experience.
If you have one more question for me, and then I will leave.
Do you want a light-hearted one or a serious one?
It's up to you.
Okay.
Don't fly around too long, though.
No, all I'm going to say is, how important is dancing, even dad dancing, what we call dad dancing?
Important? I don't know about important, but having fun.
Yeah.
And even if others might take a joke from it, it brings laughter. So if you're a good dad dancer, carry on, Neil.
That's all I am, but it does make people laugh and I don't care.
That's it.
Thank
Just
you for that.
enjoy the life.
I do. I try.
I would say good evening to you all. Thank you for letting me come in to this evening.
Thank you. And thank you for answering so many questions.
It's fine. Good evening.
Take care. We may see you again, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Good night. Time for us now to finish today's question and answer session. We would like to thank Spirit for being here to guide us and working directly with us. That includes our personal guides for their ongoing support and the additional advisors that have joined us here today to give us the benefit of their wisdom. Thank you for your continued support, which we all fully appreciate and value. We look forward to linking up again with you next time. Just a quick couple of minutes until I call you back into the room, everyone. And we hope Spirit doesn't mind us spending a few minutes exploring our time and our own personal direct links with Spirit. Once again, thank you.
I want Mum to come back. Oh wait, it's too bad time.
Time now to refocus on your crown chakras, please. And as and when you have, close it down to break your link with spirit. Move any residual energy you don't need down from your crown chakra to your brow chakra, onto your throat chakra, then to your heart chakra. Further down to your solar plexus chakra and onto your sacral chakra, and then to your root chakra. Allow this surplus energy to move down through your legs and body to your feet and ground yourself on Mother Earth, please. When you are sufficiently grounded and in your own time, gently and slowly bring your attention back into the room.